Hello everyone. Today I'm back and going to show you a technique to bling up your layouts by adding glitter, and I wanted to get the letters sparkly. Okay, so this is a xyron create sticker and it comes like this, and then they have 6 inches and bigger. Today, since I'm just doing letters, I'm going to use this. And normally the way you do it is if you have an item and you want the sticky on the back, then you put it right side up and you just put the letters in there, and then it comes out on this strip. You peel the top off, which you'll see here in a minute, and then you're left with adhesive on the back of your letters. Well, we're going to do a little bit different today because I want to use the adhesive to apply the glitter. So I'm taking my letters and I'm going to put them, this is the top side, I'm going to turn it over so that they're upside down and load those in there. First off, and I'm a person that keeps all my scraps and does everything, so I get my letters in there just as close as I can and as many as I can. So I have a title, and this is for my Disney album, and it says Year of a Million Dreams. So those are the letters that I'm doing. Whoop, it flipped. Let me pull it back out and make sure I'm doing it right. I get to talking and do the wrong side. Okay, so right side down, and we're just going to load all of the letters, and you just pull the paper through. Some of the bigger 6-inch ones have a handle that you crank. And kind of what has started all of this, doing the bind it all and all that, is since I have my room and I have everything kind of organized now, I'm seeing how many supplies that I have. It's just ridiculous how much stuff I have. So I'm really trying to pull things out, use it up, and not buy too much new product. I won't say any, but not too much. So hopefully, I had a lot of great response from the Bind It All video of people that had them and they've just not been using them, and now they're pulling them out. So hopefully, if you have a xyron maker and you haven't been using it, this will inspire you to try something new if you haven't ever done this before. And I don't know, I'll turn that around, you can see where that just kind of drops down in there. And I kind of put one on each side before I pull it through. Okay, I'm almost done. I only have green left. If you don't have the xyron maker, you can do the same technique by just using any adhesive you have, whether it's, you know, the Zig glue pen, even your roll adhesive. You can just roll it over your letters and then apply the glitter like we're going to here in a minute. So don't let this stop you if you don't have a sticker maker. You don't have to run out and buy it, but they are very nice, especially for titles and letters when you have all these individual letters. Okay, so I have them all in now, and you just keep pulling it through, and then you're going to tear it off and set that aside. Now, one thing that I always do, whether I'm doing the, this technique or whatever, I always lay it down and just really push over the top of the letters, and that helps get the adhesive on the letter and not have all those little stringy pieces over the edges that make your layout sticky on the top, because you don't want your layouts to have glue on the top of your layouts. Okay, so I've just rubbed that. Now I'm going to peel off. There's this clear cover. I'm going to peel that back. This part, throw away. And now I have all my letters. Hopefully they're all upside down. And the sticky is going to be on the top of them. So now I'm going to peel these off. And actually, one thing that you can do too to keep from getting sticky on the outside is just kind of rub them or touch them and pick up, and it'll pull any sticky that's on the outside edges of the letters off. Okay, now I have a piece of scrap paper down because glitter is really messy. But I'm just going to take these off, turn them over where the sticky side's up. This can be tricky. Okay, now I just have some really fine sparkly glitter that usually has a wet glue that you use. And you're just going to sprinkle it. And my ceiling fan's on, so it's blowing away. I have to turn that off. And then I have these little tweezers that kind of make it easier. Just kind of shake it around. And I don't know if you can see, but how I was talking about the glue, you can see inside of the D a little bit of that glue was around there. So if you get that, just use your tweezers, a knife, you know, whatever you have, and just kind of pull that away. Pull it. I usually pull it to the back. But then you have glitter letters. Okay. Get this one up. Shake off the excess. Okay, now what you do after you've glittered all of those, you get your xyron back, and this time you're going to put them right side up just like you normally use it. So the glitter's going up. You're putting them down in there. Pull again. Where'd they go? Oh, they didn't come. Sometimes they get hung up right there. Okay, so there we go. And then tear it off. And again, I would sit and press it. And you don't have to worry about the glitter coming off because this top sheet doesn't have glue. Okay, and then pull that plastic top off again. And now you have your glittered letters. They had adhesive on the back. You just pull them off and they're ready to stick on your layout. Okay, so I'm going to glitter up the rest of these and then I'll show you how I'm going to put it on the layout. Okay, so I'm back and I have all my letters with glitter on them ready to put on. I have the sticky on the back, and this is my layout. Like I said, we're going to put the Year of a Million Dreams around this picture. And I just have to say, I love this picture. I was lucky enough, we were at MGM, and all the characters were coming out of where they come out of the building and stuff, and they had stopped to get pictures with some of the cast members, and I snuck up behind them and got one while they were doing that. I don't think they were too happy about it, but oh well. Okay, so now I have these ready, and I'm just taking, I have a thumbtack here, it's all I have. And there was some glue in the center of that E. So I'm going to peel this off. Hopefully I know where I want these letters. I still have some sticky. Okay, so we're just going to put this somewhere about like that. Now the nice thing is, if you don't push it down really, really hard, you can play with it a little bit. I don't recommend playing with it too much because then they're not going to stay where you put them. But okay, so I'm just going to start putting this on. I hope this inspires you to go ahead and try making your own embellishments or doing some glitter or embossing and using your xyron if you have one.